I can feel I'm good.
All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kodash. I want to say the double honor to the apostles and the bishop elders, a great millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity for human well. I see we'll turn the volume up. It's going to should be the journey that's closest. Again, double honor to the apostles and bishop elders, the great millstone for teaching his word in truth and sincerity for human well. And salutations to our fellow Asian. If you can hear us, if anybody can hear us, can you let us know if we're loud and clear? All right, so we're the brothers from GMS Hawaii. 3 of the 4 brothers from GMS Hawaii. We out here. This is another New Year's Eve, so-called New Year's Eve. It's the New Year's Eve of destruction. This is another New Year's Eve of destruction. It's our video prior to the so-called New Year's, well, that's coming in tonight. Today is December 31st, 2024, the last day of the year. Okay, the last day of the year. What was this year called? The hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. So we're not sure what the apostles are going to name the upcoming New Year's, but we won't get that. But Lord willing, we're hoping and hastening that this is it. This is it. So I had got some information real quick regarding the MOTB, which is the RFID microchip. So I wanted to share that, and we'll go to wherever the Spirit goes. But this is what I found. I was watching, I don't know what I was watching. One of the other brothers' videos, I forget what the kid. And they had more information out, and it says, will there be an increased use? Will there be an increased use of the RFID chips in 2025 according to current market trends? And the AI answered. So this is what came up on Google. It said yes, according to current market trends, there's a strong indication that the use of RFID chips will significantly increase in 2025, with experts predicting substantial growth in the market driven by factors like enhanced supply chain management, growing demand in healthcare and retail sectors, and increased adoption for asset tracking and anti-counterfeiting applications. Key points: market size projections. Research reports forecast a significant rise in global RFID market size by 2025, with a substantial compound annual growth rate. Industry adopters. Sectors like retail, logistics, and healthcare, and we know that they was talking about this shit 24 years ago, even before, because supposedly by like 2000, I think maybe like 2007, 2017 it was supposed to be implemented. I mean like 2017. So this man, he's according to him, he's behind his own schedule. But we know that these things are prophetic. They already all get Revelation 13, start at 15.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 15. And he had power to give life. 15?
Yeah.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So you got Elon Musk, he got the Neuralink, Jeff Bezos, they trying to do some things with the a similar device, which that goes back to the RFID microchip being implanted in people's heads. First they give it off with convenience, then they give it off with, when we're helping sick people, blind people see, helping crippled people walk. Those are those miracles, right? And he'll give life to it, which is going to be able to transmit your active data from that individual to whatever blockchain management that is going to be underneath it. You know that Noel Harari brothers are so familiar with that guy. Noel Harari, y'all know who that is? You know who that is?
No.
Yeah, you gotta get into these things. He's basically a super prophet for the elite on the left hand side, and he's a proponent for this new system. Like Noel Harari, right? He's a sodomite, a small hat sodomite, but he's the guy that they go to for understanding on how the new system is going to be run. And he said that 99.9% of the people on the earth, they're not going to get the benefits from the chip, because they don't know what the ones that's really going to benefit are the ones that control the algorithm. We know that that's a super elite, right? Those super elite families. You heard of, you know who Aaron Russo is? Have you heard of his name before?
Oh yeah, I saw the video across the bar.
Yeah, so he had did that interview with what's that guy name? Alex Jones some years ago. And when he did that interview, he told Alex Jones that the goals of the super elite banking families, or these banking families, or the cartels, we call it banking cartels, something like that, there's a chip, the one world order is a chip everybody. Everyone has a chip with all the information on it. Right? And if you don't agree with the system, they'll just cut your chip off and you can't partake in the new system. That's why I keep on reading.
As many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Verse 16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And
break it down, Kahai.
That's right, man. If you look at that verse, a key point is that everybody's gonna take it. Everybody's gonna be deceived into receiving this mark, man. It says
Not everybody.
Well,
but the vast majority of the world.
Yeah, the masses of the people. You know, you have chiefly the elect that are gonna resist the TP. And also, you know, there's people that call themselves truthers and preppers and all that shit, but guess what? They don't got the protection of Yahweh Shem Shah. But we hold Yahweh Shem Shah right beside, we part of the elect, so that we be protected from what? From the persecution that's gonna come from not receiving that mark.
And real quick, get Revelation 3 and 9. I'm sorry, Revelation 3 and 10.
Revelation chapter 3. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will thee with the hour of temptation, which shall come upon
You gotta
all
speak
the
up, bro.
world.
You gotta speak up. Oh, the noise behind you, brother.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right. It says keep you from the hour of temptation. What's going to be that hour of temptation? When Esau or Edom rolls out this seed, man, because as we were going into, he wants to connect everybody digitally. You know, and he's going to do it through that seed. Going back to Revelation 13th chapter, you see that that it's going to be through finances. Because finances is what runs everybody's life, man. You want to travel, you want to go to the doctor, you want to buy food, shelter. Everything needs to be done through a monetary transaction. You know, nobody actually goes and makes their own clothes or makes their own medicine. I mean, you have certain people that try, but you know, the masses of people is fully dependent on Esau Edom to buy these things and to have commodities, anything, whether you're rich or whether you're poor.
Yeah, that's a economics. I had an inskilled in the army a long time ago. He told me money is the lifeblood of the world. You need blood to survive. In this world, you need money to survive. You can't do nothing. You can't buy or sell. That's the key component with living in Esau's system, right? You got to go to work so you can earn income. You earn income so you can pay your bills, buy your food, buy your clothes, you know, take care of your children in their necessities that they may or may not need. You know? So the current system we use right now is a fiat system, right? A false money system. Where they're going to get rid of the fiat currency and they're going to introduce that RFID microchip. And that's the total control. And it's not going to be like the way it is today. You get your check, you can buy how much and whatever you pretty much want, as long as your dollar can take it. Well, in the new system, everything's going to be rationed. Everybody's going to live on a complete ration system, and everything you use, everything you buy, is going to be noted on a new ledger called the blockchain, which they already got that in use today. That's why you got these different nations trying to test out their digital currency. Okay, so these things are coming upon the earth and will happen. You got it, brother.
There was this quote that says, "Money makes the world go round." I looked up what is the meaning of that quote. It says to be extremely important, so that many ordinary events cannot happen without it. And that we're going into, you know, Esau Edom, he created this system so that he could be seen as what? As the Most High, man. You know, so that he could have power of life and death over the people. And this is why he started putting these nations in debt so that he could what? Take over the resources, take over the government and all these different countries. So that what? So that one day, you know, because this started hundreds of years ago. It wasn't just yesterday that Esau came up with the idea. No, ever since, you know, Yahweh Shai let him loose again during the mid 1400s, 1500s. What did Esau come out to do? Like the scripture say, he came out to deceive the nations that are in the four corners of the earth, man. And he created this system to what? To one day be able to make himself God and be the one that controls everything. Man. You look at companies that are owned by Esau, like Nestle, they pretty much own anything you want to buy in the supermarket, food, water, anything. I think they have like over 95% of the drinkable water in the world is owned by Nestle. So they got all the resources that are essential to life for us to pretty much just live. They have it under contract, I guess. Like,
Nestle is a shell company for other companies like Vanguard, Black Rock. You know what I'm saying? You got the Cargill company, which they pretty much own all the agricultural resources in America. And one of the major families, the Cargill family. You know what I'm saying? So these things, you got to go to this man for one of everything. So in the new system, all of that stuff is going to be rationed out. You only can get a certain amount of meat, a certain amount of grain, which that includes flour, sugar, clothes. You know, where like, you know, Jake, like if you like to get sneakers, you got Jake, 100 pair of shoes. Well, in the new system, you can only get one pair of shoes, probably two pair of shoes, and that's going to be allocated to you via that chip. And on top of that, you know, they're going to introduce something called universal basic income. That's a certain amount of money that you're allowed to have for the entire month. So if you're a single individual, it might be $2,000. Well, your rent may cost 75% more of that. What you going to do with the rest of your money for the rest of it? See? Okay. This is all part of that new system. We got it again in Revelation 3 and 10.
Revelation 3 verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
And we're keeping the Lord's patience by waiting on the Lord. Like we're not being hasty. right? We waiting on the Lord patiently, and the times that we're coming in, that's going to be evident where our patience and faith is going to be tried to an ultimate level because the system is going to take so much away. Some of us are going to be cast out of our homes. We're going to have to be moving pilgrims on our earth because we refuse to partake in this man's system. Some of us are going to be arrested, killed, leave it again.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
And the world is in an orchestrated sense. So everybody, like Apostle Harvey brings out, the vast majority of the world is going to have to take that chip in order for this end to come. But it's going to be rapid succession. Just like y'all remember when the 19 happened. That came out, it felt like it came out of nowhere. Right? But they had everything on deck. They had a digital menus, they had the QR codes. Like, it didn't take time for that kind of shit to be managed and tested. So you know that shit didn't just come out of nowhere. They was already prepared for that. But the world couldn't see it. And they still using QR code. We go to that one spot we like to use now. We gotta use the QR code. Now that's a remnant from the 19 era. You know what I'm saying? And that really was a test run to see the minds of the people, the masses of the people, who were going to take this juice and not knowing what's in it, not caring, but because they wanted to get back to normalcy. So something's going to happen where your everyday normalcy is going to be interrupted. But this time it's going to be for good. And even Bill Gates said that. He said when the next one comes, people are going to take it seriously because niggas wasn't taking it seriously. You had people in Texas and Florida, governors in Texas, so-called dissenting from what the federal government wanted to mandate. They were beating shit open. They didn't care who got sick with it. Everything was open. But eventually shit had to close down. But there were restrictions on what? Travel, movement. You had people snitching on other people. At first they gave it to you with convenience. Oh, get this. And you can get fucking Shake Shack burger and some fries. Remember they had a lottery. No, we don't even know who won the 19 lottery. I remember that. It was like, oh yeah, we're gonna draw a lottery. So you can take this piece and put your name in a raffle. They was giving out Knicks tickets. You know what I mean? Free basketball tickets. And when that shit didn't work, they made it mandatory. You had to go to work. And now people dropping. Suddenly, what is it? Suddenly died. They died suddenly.
Yeah.
People dying suddenly, then now people getting checks for reimbursement for being put out for work. So this shit is happening. And it was all a scheme. Dr. Fauci just disappeared into the wind. Nobody knows where this nigga's at. They claim they want his head on his stick, but he's not going to nobody's prison. Millions of people passed away and still will die. And children, but I don't want to talk too much about it because it's medical misinformation bullshit. This ain't medical misinformation. We're just telling you what's out there in the public. You know what I mean? And it's going to translate to the theater.
Everything Issa's been doing is what? Preparing the people to what? To accept it, man. You know, from the convenience side of it, from the medical perspective. You know, you mentioned earlier, you know, you have Esau with these brain chips and shit, like pretty much creating miracles. You know, just like Yahushua did through the power of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. You know, Esau's been given the technology to deceive people, man, and to thinking that he got some sort of power with his technology, man. So if he's gonna bring it out deceivably, you know, oh look, this is gonna help you recover your sight or move your limbs. They're now talking about how getting a brain chip is gonna help you become pretty much like a superhuman, man. You're gonna have the internet, you know, in your mind connected and shit. They say it's a couple of years away, but if they talking about it because they've been testing it, man.
Yeah. And well, Elon Musk was testing a Neuralink.
Oh, God.
On people. He said now it's like, he said it'll cost like $10,000 to get it. So they'll go through your insurance, right, to get this shit. So it's cost like 10 stacks to get it or whatever, and then is ready to go to more human trials than you came out of a testing trial for.
Right. And that's part of what the things that I want to do.
Verse 11, behold, I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast.
What is it that you have that the Lord is telling you to hold tight to? The truth, the knowledge of wisdom and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, the understanding of these prophecies, the understanding of the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, because these words are what? Faithful and true. Right? Like what I was watching the brothers out there in Kansas on New Year's Eve destruction, they live right now too. And one of the brothers said, look, it ain't about, basically it ain't about if these things gonna happen, it's when. It's going to happen. America is going to be destroyed. The chip is going to come. The MOTG, it is. It's here. It ain't just coming, but it's going to be pushed onto the world. Remember back a couple years ago, Switzerland, over a gang of them people, 5,000, 50,000 type people took the hit. They were with it. They're walking around with it in their hands right now. Then you had that company, I forget the name of that company in America, that had their employees get it to buy chips and shit, to open up doors and shit. That's the convenience portion of it. But when it's mandated is when the system change over. Because there is going to be a changeover. The gradualization has already been kicked in. Go ahead, brother.
It says, verse 12, him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power.
Yeah, him that overcometh is going to be part of that ruling, governing body. A pillar is something that stands out, that stands erect and tall in front of all things, that holds up the foundation, the governing body. And we're praying and hope that we overcome. Right? This is what I like. Us as a camp, it's like I like almost 6 or 7 New Year's Eve of destruction together. So we've been waiting, and we still waiting. But we know it's going to come. Don't tarry, wait for it, because it shall come. Did you have something, brother?
Yeah, I had a precept with that. You mentioned the microchip, and I Googled how many people are microchipped.
Yeah.
It says estimates suggest that between 50,000 and 100,000 people have had microchips implanted in their bodies. The number of people is getting microchips is increasing rapidly. And then it tells you obviously all the users, unlocking doors, storing information, paying for products, sharing social media information. And again, these are things that now they're convenience, because you can go to the store quicker, pay quicker, you don't have to go actually to a cashier or anything like that. But soon it's gonna be a thing of not of wants, but of need. Why? Because now you're gonna have turmoil upon the world, war, lack of resources, and these are gonna make it to where, well, if you want help from us, well, we're gonna need to be able to monitor how we help you. And this is what they've been doing in third world countries like Africa, India. You got ESO like under the banner of Bill Gates and others like them. Oh, we're humanitarian non-profit companies, and we're out here trying to get drinkable water to the Africans and the Indians to get them medicine and shit. So what do? They're starting to put them into the digital grid, man. Oh, we need your name, we need your date of birth.
Well, that's what they use in banking.
That's right.
They said banking, the whole banking thing is there's a ton of people in the world that's unbankable, meaning they don't have bank accounts.
Right.
So they want to get these people into the system of banking. That's why you got platforms like Cash App, Zelle, Venmo. Like these things, you're in the banking system. You got to put your information into this banking system. You know the weak banks, but they got people into it. Why? So they can track you and they can get you financially activated into the system. Because there's a gang of people that don't have bank accounts. We had this one guy, I forget, he's working with the World Economic Forum, and this dude from, I think, this Latin guy, he was speaking about the chip, saying that, well, they want to embed a chip underneath the skin to monitor your financial activity within the system. So it's there. That's their plan. They want to be gods on the earth. You know that?
I was saying while you were gone, you know, right now it's a thing of ones, but soon it's gonna be a thing of me. And in order for you to be in this society and, you know, be able to get around and receive benefits, you know, you're gonna have to have that, man. And this is why the scriptures say here in Revelation that what? He make it all, Revelation 13 and 16, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in the right hand and the forehead. That's that what? That's sealed. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So again, everything revolves around what? Finances, man. Because you need to be in that bank system. You need to have money or some sort of identification that relates to credibility. You know, because now you don't even need money. You just be like, oh yeah, let me just borrow money and then I'll pay it along, but I'll survive in the meantime with this borrowed money. You know, so Esau wants to get you into that digital, you know, world, man. And like we're going into in the book of Revelation, the 3rd chapter and the 10th verse, it's all part of what? That trial of the faith. It's gonna come to a point where, you know, right now, as brothers, we do what we gotta do to take care of ourselves or our immediate family. When we go to work and stuff. But once Esau demands that everybody have that in order to work, in order to get paid, guess what? We're gonna have to depend on the Lord, man.
And we saw that in 2020.
That's right.
All three of us.
That's right.
Every last one of us in this body saw that happen to all of us. When we couldn't even go eat, we had to get cards, right? We couldn't even fucking eat. They wouldn't let us. Some places they wouldn't let us go in unless we had a mask on. You know what I'm saying? It was mandated for us, everybody over here, right?
Right.
You know?
Brothers had to quit their jobs too.
Yeah.
You know, around Babylon and other parts of the world.
Yeah.
Why? Because they were asking for that. And what the brothers do, they depended on the Lord. You know, they were just like, hey, fuck it, you know, we're gonna, like the scriptures say, we will fall in the hands of the Yahweh Shemel Shah, but not in the hands of men.
Yeah.
You know, so ultimately, what? We gotta have that faith, man, which is gonna help us, overcome these struggles that are coming. Because we know that it's coming, man. It's not like this is gonna catch us by surprise. So we gotta be prepared for the things that are coming. This is why the scriptures say to stay focused on prophecy and to be prepared for the things that are coming, man. The Lord didn't give us this warning for no reason. He gave it to us for us to prepare mentally and physically spiritually and physically to the best we can, but chiefly spiritually, man, because the spirit is what's gonna lead our flesh to overcome. You know, you have that the fleshly reaction is to give in, like, oh fuck it, give in to the flesh, like fuck it, I'm gonna just go get this or make this choice. But in reality, you don't really even need to go that route. You gotta first think spiritually, man. Although your flesh wants to react quick and react carnally, you know, we gotta always rely on the spirit.
I got a quick stuff for you, brother. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, verse 39. St. Matthew 10 and 39. And it reads, it says, he that findeth his life shall lose it. And he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it.
Right, man. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to find our life. So we gotta lose our life in this world in order to find what? That everlasting life. Like, it even starts with what? With the mercy of the Lord on this side, man. You know, these trials and tribulations that are coming, that's gonna be part of what? Of finding our life, man. Because all that stuff is gonna, even if we are to be taken out because of the testimony, that's gonna take us into everlasting life. It's gonna place us in a position where we're gonna be privileged above anybody else, man. That's right.
It says in the NLT, if you cling to your life, you will lose it. And people don't want to get that shit because they're clinging to their life in this world. Your woman, she hungry. Your kids are starving. They hungry. So your woman looking at you like, baby, you gotta do this. You like, no, I'm not doing it. And she end up taking her about because she hungry. She about this world. She ain't got no faith that Yahweh Shai is gonna provide for her and you and your children. You got people that they don't want to lose their wealth in this world like the rich. It said, can you go back to Revelation 13 and 16? You was done in that precept that you had? Yeah, go ahead. Go to Revelation 13 and 16.
Want to read it?
God, my brother.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
So it don't matter if you wealthy or poor in this society. People who are already in their current condition, and we're taking the wealthy for example. These wealthy, these rich niggas, these rich people, they don't want to lose that wealth. So they're gonna be the first ones to take the chip and influence other people to take it because they don't want to lose their life, the little life that they do have. Right? They don't want to be shut out the system. So it don't matter if you're small or great, meaning somebody that everybody know, like a Floyd Mayweather or LeBron James, or nobody, like the average Jake in American, they're gonna cause you to take it. Why? Because they want to cling on to their life, but not realizing they're about to lose it. Right there, you take that chip, you can't be saved physically on this side. The church said, well, you're not marked for salvation if you take the chip. Just know that you got a one-way ticket to the pain, nigga. And you're gonna know this truth what we were saying after you die in that flames of fire. If you even make it that far. Because they not another thing people gotta understand too, the elite, the super elite, they're not looking for you to for the masses of the people, particularly Jake, to make it. You gonna die in the wars. You gonna die in the civil unrest. You gonna die in a famine. The majority, a lot of you Jakes, you congregated or concentrated in these dense, populated cities. Those cities gonna be cut off, right? So it's gonna be hell in turmoil. So if you make it to a chip site, thinking that we saved, we got to the site, we good. You got the chip, your kids got the chip. Guess what? All y'all niggas gonna have a first class ticket to destruction. You're not gonna be saved by your Yahweh Shai. Because what were you trying to do? You trying to cling to this world, and that's why we here, the brothers of the truth, starting with the apostles, the bishops, elders of Great Millstone, and our affiliates. We're already outside of this life. We already get to this world. When we doing things inside the world, we just doing it to maintain. Brothers go to work, go home, do work. That's it. We not engaging in our so-called worldly family and the affairs of this world. Y'all know the scripture. Stop it. Yeah, bring it out. 2 Timothy chapter 2.
The book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4 says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
So people who aren't chosen to be soldiers, they're entangled with the affairs of this world. So that includes their life in this world. Us, we're not entangled in that shit. We're ready to get the fuck out of here. I was listening to the brother Aria All video. He had land back off the video. Elder Apostle Barber said in the video towards the end, the brother was like, man, I fucking hate this place, man. I'm fucking tired of being here. I'm fucking tired. And he's like, he was just going in. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't fucking like it here. Well, we share those same sentiments. It don't matter what we do in this world, it's not enough for us to say, man, I want to be a part of this place. I want to stay here. You know what I'm saying? So
we say that on camera, off camera.
Yeah.
We don't just say it on camera. We say it when you don't see us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know how many times in a day I wake up and I say, I fucking hate this place.
It's part of my vocabulary.
It was so bad I had to pray to the Lord so I could get some rest. Because I woke up in that mood. I woke up and I fucked up. I woke up, my eyes woke up. I was like, yeah, this ain't right, bro. I just doing some prayers and the Lord gave me some mercy. And allowed me to go back to sleep. And I had a peaceful sleep. You know, that's the sentiment. A person that likes it here, they're not going to be in there. And you notice your woman, she loves it here. She always can find the optimistic viewpoint of being in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, my woman try to check me talking about some. The Bible says this. I'm like, well, go to it, because the Bible don't say that. You know, because the woman try to use that against you. That's why you don't sit and teach a woman. But the point of the matter is that why would she say it? Because she feels that there's hope in this world.
Yeah, they're trying to convince you to love this world.
Yeah, and I don't love this world. You can't get me to love something that I hate.
Oh, I don't want it.
So it says if you cling to your life, you will lose it. But if you give up your life for me, you will find it. And we found our life in Yahweh Shem Shah. We have a reason to live. And we're living through Yahweh Shem Shah because we're living off that hope and that faith that no matter what happens in this world while we're in it, that the Lord is going to protect us and bring us through it and guide us through it. That's why I had the brother bring out Revelation 3 and 9. 3 and 10. Because he says, since you kept the patience of his faith, he gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. So when it comes, it's gonna try everybody. Apostle Hart tells us that all the time. That's the major test, right there. And we had a pre-test with the 19. You know, Lord willing, we endure, and we won't take that. See him, and it's gonna be pushed heavy in 2025. Believe that. You got something on y'all?
No, I was still reading Revelation 3 verse 10.
I was gonna say too, and ultimately, what's the life that we seeking for? Like the scripture saying in the book of Peter, for we seek a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because why do we wake up with that sentiment of hating this place? Because we know ain't nothing but wickedness out here, man. You wake up, walk outside, and all you see is wickedness, man. You see the heathens ruling over Jay, insulting themselves, doing wickedness. You go to a restaurant, you got trannies handling the food and shit. Like, fuck, man. And you know that the leaders of these people, of this world, they're doing nothing but wickedness. These fucking, what people will call successful people in here, like, they'll tell you, like, oh, you gotta have the attitude of, like, waking up and, like, yeah, we're gonna go and make it. That's loving this world. And that's people, in the mentality of, like, yeah, this place is not gonna get better than this world. And that's a whole delusion in itself, man. Why? Because even if you make money, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna just try to be, trying to evade taxes by moving somewhere else, and I gotta open up all these companies to try to fucking move my money because these are trying to take my money. And the scriptures say, store up your treasures in heaven where the thief and the moth does not corrupt, roughly paraphrasing, man. Over here, the more you so-called establish yourself in this world, the more you gotta fucking try to evade people, whether it's the establishment, people trying to sue you, people trying to get after your money, whether it be women or friends. It's just a fucking hellhole, man. So there's no fucking rest in this place. But we see a new heaven, a fresh rulership of a fresh earth where everything is in righteousness, and with righteousness dwelling.
Yeah, it's crazy you said that because I brought that up to my woman last night. I was like, no, the scriptures don't say I'm supposed to hope and love it. We're looking for a continuing city. Here we have no continuing city, but we look for one where the righteous dwell. You found the scripture?
Yes.
What's up?
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. So this place is, we want to sit here to rest. And the Jakes who don't have the understanding of this truth, they don't get that. They want to make more money. They want to get a better job. They want to get a better house, which is nothing wrong with that. We want that stuff, but we don't want it to be here forever. We just want to be comfortable here and now, if possible.
Our hopes, and our hopes and our faith don't rest upon those physical things that brothers speak about.
Because we're not here for that. And Yahweh Shemel Shai is not going to allow us to be rested here, like real rest, real comfortable.
Yeah, like 2/3, they're comfortable here. They're comfortable living in their iniquities, and they're comfortable with striving for carnality, carnal things, and they don't care about the spiritual things.
They're even comfortable with the heathens ruling over them. Bro.
Yeah.
It's like you tell Jake, like, you got fucking Esau and the heathens looking like you explain to Jake and they even acknowledge it, like, damn, for real, like these fucking goons, these Moabites,
Yeah, they don't
Ishmael,
understand.
they've been here less than us. We built this country, we did all this shit. Our people died, like, literally to build this fucking place. And how the fuck these motherfuckers over it? And you explain that shit to them, you explain, look, it's because of the curses, it's because you've done iniquity, but a kingdom is coming for us, bro. So come back to the Lord, and they'll be like, oh, nah, I don't know about that, blah, 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 whatever the fuck excuse they have. So it's like, you don't fucking want the, like the scripture say, you don't want the love of the truth, man. You want us to come and tell you, like, oh yeah, it's just because you haven't worked hard enough, so just, put your mind to it, and anything you want, you can achieve it as long as you keep believing in yourself. So, like, some bullshit, like Jake hasn't been saying that same bullshit for hundreds of years. Like, fuck, man. You had something? I had a quick one. Just saying in the book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 5, it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. And again, what are the things of the spirit? Chiefly the kingdom, man. And the scriptures tell us that what? Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto you. So whatever you desiring, hey, if you seek the kingdom, if you seek after Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whatever it is on your mind, the Lord's gonna give it to us, man. It's just that you're not gonna receive it now because we under captivity, man. We going through punishment, but we preparing spiritually, mentally to what? To receive that kingdom, man. And like the scripture speak in the book of, I believe in Ezra, like how can a man receive an inheritance if he doesn't go through the troubles of understanding, how to manage those things, how to, be
Yeah, because the
righteous with it.
scripture says, through much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom of the Most High. So it's not like it's a broad gate that's open for everybody and then you can just ease on down the yellow brick road. No, we're going to have to go through a lot of tribulation. We're going to have to go through a lot of loss. We're going to have to suffer a lot in this world. That's what we're doing. We're suffering. Right? But the suffering that we're suffering in Yahweh Shai's suffering. So we're being partakers with him so that when he's glorified, we'll be glorified too. Yahweh Shai had to go through a lot in order for him to be glorified. And we're going through our portion now. Now it's our turn. So with the Lord, just like the Heavenly Father Yahweh was with Yahweh Shai through all of that, he's going to be with us through all of this. And he's going to give us the spirit to endure and bear it.
Verse 6 in Romans 8 and 6 says, for to be carnally minded is death, but
To be carnally minded. And 2/3 of the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Latinos, Native Americans, you're in a carnal mindset, particularly here in America. But you don't understand. Can you read it again?
Romans 8 and 6, for to be carnally minded is death.
For to be carnally minded is death. Because that way of thinking is going to lead you to death. That's why you see the shit that happened amongst G. Niggas, you stuck on my Nikes, man, shoot your head off. Or I don't like the way you look at me. Or I don't like the way you talk to me. Or you offended me. So let me react in a carnal way. And when you look at things spiritually, go ahead.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
To be spiritually minded is going to bring you what? Life and peace. You're going to realize that, hey, look, let me look at this thing spiritually while these things are happening. Because Jake and the world are suffering too, but they don't know why. They just think that it's just bad luck, happenstance, coincidence. Not realizing that the reason why you're suffering and we as a nation are in a period of suffering is because we sin against the Heavenly Father. So there's no way that you can have abundance and prosperity when you offended Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't have that. You're always going to be fucked up until you recognize your mistakes and repent. And that doesn't remove the suffering, but allows that suffering to be comforted with the word. And now we know that it's the end. See, Jake don't see that this suffering is going to end. So they're like, look, if I can't beat them, join them. And they get to the carnal mindset, thinking that that's what's going, they get more and more carnal, thinking that's what's going to allow them to have some type of appeasement in this world. And even when they do have pleasure or benefits in this world, that's the word I'm using. They have benefits in this world. They still don't understand it's Yahweh Shai that's giving it to them.
Yeah.
But they'll give the glory to Satan. They'll bless it through Allah or Jesus or God or some idol that was newly created. You got something on y'all?
Yes. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 16, and moreover I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. This is our place of judgment under the sun. What's under the sun? The earth. And of course 2/3 of Israel, they don't understand that we're here to be judged, punished, not here to make it, to be a success. Look at P. Diddy. He would be considered someone in this world, a so-called black man, that made it. But look where he's at. Did he really make it?
And it was only temporary.
It was only temporary.
What, 30 years he was living in pleasure,
That's a short time.
and he was still catching hell.
Still catching that.
You know what I'm saying? He had to commit homosexual acts.
All that.
He had to commit murder.
Yeah.
He had to lie. He had to steal. He had to cheat. So was he really living?
He ain't living.
And in reality, no. He had to cover his eyes because he didn't want people to look at him and see, the wickedness that he's done.
Yeah. That ain't the life you want to live. That's not living in peace.
Yeah, that nigga, all of that shit.
You know?
Because you can't beat the curses. The Most High is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah.
he said that these things were going to follow you if you broke his laws and the commandments. And that's what they constantly do. And then they teach others and influence others to do the same thing. And then when that shit, the lifestyle that you push, death style that you push on your own people comes to bite you in the ass, now you want to look, you got the same puppy eyes, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, no, man, you lived 30 years, you was living in the Hampton, living with the whites, not another nigga in sight. You know what I'm saying? That's what that nigga, Ice Cube said, living with the whites, not another nigga in sight. But that's what you was living. You was like, we can't go to the fucking Hamptons and live good. Because you was living in Esau made you feel comfortable. Oh, you can do what we do. And we got the best lawyers, don't worry about it. We'll make sure that whatever happens, it'll be wiped away. They just commit another murder. Give us another sacrifice. Bend another booty over. Let us run. They got tired of Diddy. I mean, there's a video on YouTube with this nigga, Sonny Bono. You ever heard of YouTube?
Yes.
YouTube?
Yeah.
The lead singer Bono and shit. The nigga Puff Daddy forgot where he was at. He goes to hug Bono and kiss him on the mouth. And Bono was like, moved away from him and shit. And so it showed you that, like, look, like this is, Esau was tired of him then. They were tired of this nigga back then, like, this nigga was shit. And then you wonder, like, Esau been doing the same thing, but he don't have the same outcome. He dies from old age, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, his royalties come in on time. He ain't worried about publishing and none of that shit. He got money he can leave to his children.
This is kingdom.
Their world, yeah.
It's their world, and you wonder why you can't get the same thing. Why you gotta constantly bend over. Why you gotta constantly bend other people over. And then you started to like that shit. And then you see how fast all his so-called friends in the industry disappeared, man. Like they was never there. Like, the nigga Jay-Z said he ain't friends with this nigga, like, we're not close, but in every picture these niggas was buddy, they had the wine glass like this and shit.
Not close now.
Taking pictures and shit like this. And now the nigga said that they was never friends. When y'all was doing this, and he's on, his ass is in hot water now too with rape. So he might be next going out.
Yeah.
If he don't commit another sacrifice, kill his fucking kid. Don't be surprised if one of them twins that he got end up fucking dead, choking off a goddamn choking off a goddamn puffball or some shit. And now everybody feels sad for Beyonce, when really that was a sacrifice to cover this nigga's ass. You know?
That whole birth was a sacrifice.
Exactly, because they ain't gonna make it. Blue Ivy gonna be dead and fired, nigga. Sir and whoever the fuck, Manny, whoever the fuck your name of kid is, they gonna die,
They
nigga.
just born in vain.
Your mother, her dyke ass gonna die, nigga. You know, Beyonce, that bitch, she's a new queen of heaven. She gonna go out just like the king of pop.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What happened with Mike Jack? He's out of here. His family is on the borderline of fucking bankruptcy. Because they ain't got no more use for these niggas. When you niggas ain't got no more, when they ain't got no more use for you niggas, you're out of here. But that never happens to Esau. He found his life in the world and he's good to go. He flying into the sunset, freaking off on another little kid on a boat somewhere.
This is world.
Like I said, this is not your rest. Go ahead, brother.
It's not your rest. Oh, you got it. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking up that word judgment in Ecclesiastes 3 and 11. 3 and 11. Execution of judgment, justice, right? Attributes of the Most High or man. It's basically punishment. You know? And that falls on Jay-Z falls under that. Nigga, you still a so-called black man. You're still Judah. Regardless of who you are in this world, or who you think you are, or who you associate with. Jay think just because he with Esau, and he hanging out with Esau, you still under the curses. This judgment still applies to you. The Lord is still gonna get you. You ain't gonna be, you gonna have that temporary success where it looks like you got it going on, but you really don't.
And what is it? Success. How many dicks you had to suck?
Yeah.
How many rides you had to let go into your booty hole, nigga?
Yeah.
Because that's what we know that's what y'all into.
That's what they're doing.
But you teach Jake that, I'm just a hustler. I'm good at this. Nah,
No,
nigga,
you more than that.
you sold out to Satan. You a Satan worshiper,
You
bro.
way more than
You a
that.
high level warlock in the realm of niggerdom.
And honestly, what these guys like Jay-Z and Beyonce do now, today, that's like common knowledge. It used to be like kind of a secret, like hush-hush, like people would whisper about it. Now it's common knowledge because of what the spotlight being on Diddy. Everything, his business is all in the street.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
it used to be hush-hush.
The people in the world have become so wicked, man, that, you know, especially our people, man. Like the scriptures say, they surpass the deeds of the wicked. Like,
Yeah.
Jake already understand that in order to make it, you gotta sell out, and Jake is willing to do it.
Yeah,
And
he
then,
pay a lot of
like,
niggas,
now, it's to the point where he's just like, let's see which one of these does the most wickedness, and then we'll take that one.
That's what it
Before it
was.
was like, let's see which one of them is willing to do wickedness, and we'll take them in. But now it's like, let's see which one does the most wickedness, so that we can take them in.
I saw
You know?
videos of nobody Jakes that no name, not famous or nothing, but they'll get on the mic and put the camera in their face and say, I'm willing to sell out, I'm willing to sell out, I'm willing to do anything.
Yeah, because
That's Jake. That's
yeah,
Jake.
because niggas ain't got no integrity.
No
The
integrity.
scripture says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduce him.
Yeah.
These niggas are seduced. So they got seduced by other wicked niggas, and they don't have no problem. And see, they made that wickedness a normalcy now. So like that's why niggas made fun of the whole Diddy shit versus saying like, yo, that's fucked up. Stay away from the niggas like that. Let's not do that. Niggas is like they fell more into it. So they made those activities a normal thing. You know?
Yeah.
Honoring in the book of Romans 8 and 6 in the NLT, it says, so letting your sinful nature control your mind leads to death, but letting the spirit control your mind leads to life and peace. And again, these days you thinking carnal minded. You know, you're letting your sinful nature control your mind, man. Why? Because hey, you're letting the wicked, although you know what they're doing is wrong, you're letting their outcome, which is not gonna be the same outcome for you, deceive you, man, and entice you.
Yeah.
In the book of Jeremiah 4 and 22, it says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, they have none understanding, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Yeah, niggas don't know, they don't really know what's good. They think helping an old lady across the street, handing out turkeys on these so-called holidays, giving out baskets of school supplies, they think that's good. But they don't really know. That word sottish go back to stupid. When you look at Jake, like the brother was bringing about these no-name guys, those guys are stupid. To say something like that. They don't know what kind of consequences that sacrificing a loved one or themselves, or their own selves, selling their souls for naught is going to end up. No matter how many times,
Yeah, you don't know what you're asking for.
yes, no matter how many times they see their favorite celebrity go out the same fucked up thing, niggas think that they can reinvent the wheel. right? They tapped in at a higher level, but not realizing, like the scripture says, when this man is done with you, he gonna catch you to the side, like the trash. You know, he gonna shake his head at you, he gonna laugh at you, he gonna ridicule you and mock you, and he gonna drain you dry. Yet twice, made thrice. That's how he gonna get you until you ain't got nothing left. Like Michael Jackson was the king of pop, bro. This nigga couldn't go nowhere in the earth, even with his children at a point, without being swarmed by large crowds of people. Now his kids can walk into a fucking grocery store and you wouldn't know who the fuck they is. Who the fuck is Blanket? Who the fuck is whatever these kids' name is? You wouldn't even know. They ain't got the wealth that their father got. They don't have the prestige that their father had. All they got is a last name and then whatever. And your father died in being mocked and ridiculed in a filthy bedroom.
With a bad reputation.
Right, he died with a bad name. That's why the scripture says a good name is better than Precious Lincoln. And Michael Jackson didn't have a good name. James Brown, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, fucking, you name him, Paul Mooney.
Bad report.
You know what I'm saying? Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston,
Bad report.
Tina Turner.
Bad report.
You see? No, they ain't nothing good come out of that shit.
Nothing.
But while they live, they lived in sin and they got the pleasures of that for a moment. But when it was all over, Prince, as good as that nigga was in music, he had a bad name. That nigga went out bad.
Bad report.
You know what I'm saying? His wealth was left to a bunch of people to argue over it that didn't give a fuck about it when he was alive. You know, they selling his rights left and right to get some money. They got lawyers, predatory lawyers and people like that coming out of the woodworks.
Yeah.
Illegitimate children. So
bad.
that's a bad report.
It's all bad.
And niggas still don't get it. You still got, like the brother said, you got niggas lining up to sell out. And you that scripture of a man sell his soul, what shall he, you looking for that? That's the spirit.
You think Jake would take notice of that like damn. But Jake is so stupid, silent.
Mark 8:36.
Jake could think, well, that ain't gonna happen to me. But yes,
Man, it is gonna happen to you, nigga. It happens to all of them niggas every time. And it ain't just the entertainers. You got captains of industry, niggas that's in the captains of industry. They go out real bad because nobody knows who these niggas is, so they just take these niggas to the fucking cleaners. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, real quick, I had a dude that used to work with me in that nightclub, and I remember he was like, yeah, I want to become a singer and shit and whatever. Back then I wasn't in the truth, but the bro that showed me all the wickedness that they do in the industry and shit. And I used to tell him, like, look, bro, like, that shit, that whole industry is a bunch of corruption, man. Satanism and all that shit or whatever. Like, we're gonna have to fucking do some wicked shit. I remember him telling me, like, nah, man, you know, I know I'm good. I'm gonna do it without selling out. And I was like, shit, alright. He's fucking dude, bro. And I was just like, alright, cool, whatever. Fast forward a couple years after, bro, like, he didn't make it big or anything like that, but you don't necessarily have to sell out as in like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and do a contract with a music label, but the things that you do, man, you trying to get traction in that industry. What you gonna start doing?
You gonna do something?
Yeah, you're gonna start doing wickedness
for free.
You gonna give up something?
This motherfucker started coloring his fucking hair, getting tattoos.
They want that butt. Look at that nigga Bad Bunny, man. He gave the butt always, the butt and the mouth up.
I was like, damn, yeah, that motherfucking Bad Bunny wearing dresses and shit. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers are disgusting, bro. Jake is a bunch of, like the scriptures say, you become an abominable degenerate, man.
Niggas a bunch of degenerates, man.
Right. It's the book of Mark, chapter 8 and verse 36. For what shall a man profit if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah, and that means you ain't gonna, in the NLT, the brother had posted up in Luke, salvation of the elect. Shalom to all y'all on the common board, all you brothers and sisters on the common board. Luke 9 and 25 in the NLT. And what do you benefit if you gain the whole world, but you yourself, if you gain the whole world, but are yourself lost or destroyed? And that's what them niggas is. They into all of them different religious philosophies. Tina Turner was a fucking Buddhist. Heavy D was a Buddhist. Right? This nigga Diddy didn't know if he wanted to be a Muslim or a fucking Christian. Either way, he was lost. Either way, he was destroyed. That nigga Muhammad Ali was a Muslim.
Lost.
Destroyed. All of these niggas, that's what do you really gain? If you know, these niggas can't look in the mirror, they can't look at themselves because they're so ashamed of what the shit they had to do. Because I know they asking themselves while they bent over, do these white people gotta do this shit? Do these Edomites gotta do this shit? These Rothschilds, why they doing this to us? Because they want something more. They videotaping this shit while they got you. So they got taped, they laughing at you while they, oh yeah, you know that them wealthy Edomite middle management. You be thinking like these niggas high level warlock, these niggas middle management. It's the middle management that's running you niggas into the ground like fucking hoes. Y'all remember the white parties? They take pictures with you niggas, you famous niggas, the white man got his arm on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Nobody knows who this Edomite is. Got you hopping around like a fucking bunny on a tennis court.
Fucking, what's the rapper from Philly?
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill, remember they had that motherfucker hopping around
Like a fucking bunny.
in the back of a limousine serving some.
Oh, that was Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Kanye West was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Serving ribs and fries. He was a table.
And the expression on his face was fucked up.
And his woman was recording it. Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian. That
Yeah.
bitch. She was recording this shit, bro.
And he was looking stupid.
Dumb as shit. He was looking humble and he was looking fucking broken.
He was looking like he ate some shit.
While that Edomite, nobody knows who the Edomite is, laughing at you,
Laughing.
eating ribs and fries out your fucking palm of your hand. But you want me to believe that you're somebody that I gotta fucking look up to and reverence. Oh, you heard what Kanye said? That nigga, we did videos and the nigga was in the back of the limo feeding the nigga fry. He was a table, nigga.
It was a table.
That nigga was a fucking table. He probably was more than that. And I'm supposed to reverence this nigga? These niggas, they the worst of, I told you all the time, these people that y'all niggas look up to, they the worst of our people. But the worst of our people enjoy these niggas because they are the same ilk.
Right. Yeah.
That nigga lost. He's done.
Lost.
Esau made that nigga a Oprah overnight. He was a fucking billionaire running around. I'm a billionaire. And in a matter of 24 hours, that nigga lost half his fucking wealth.
Ain't that?
Showing you that it wasn't real. It was all smoke and mirrors. But I guarantee you can't do that to a Rockefeller. You can't do that to them DuPont, some Yetis.
Yeah, do it.
That nigga, that one DuPont, he even had a last name DuPont. That nigga last name was Brown. But he was an heir to the DuPont throne. And guess what? That nigga, they swept that nigga criminal case under the rug. He ain't got to worry about catching those his felonies popping up when he's trying to apply for a loan or anything else. He smiled in his fucking mugshot. He was smiling because he knew that this is bullshit. I'll be out in 24 hours. You're a dead man. Whoever took this picture, you know what I'm saying? You're a dead man. That's the kind of power you dealing with in this world, bro. And you niggas have never achieved that level of power.
Never.
Don't give a fuck if you bounce a basketball from here to fucking Neptune, nigga. You ain't gonna do it.
You ain't gonna do it.
You're not a billionaire. You're not rich. You're not wealthy. You might be part of the Negro elite, but what does that really mean? Nothing.
LeBron wearing dresses.
Yeah. You
They
see?
wearing miniskirts.
Yeah. And he's happy about it.
And happy with that.
Dwayne Wade turned his son into a bitch. Came out that it was a bitch that said that she was at a party with that little nigga. And that nigga stank. Yeah, because he been getting ran through his whole fucking life. And that nigga Magic Johnson, E.J. Johnson, that nigga about 7 feet tall. The biggest fucking fairy known to man. And Magic Johnson, he don't give a fuck. He take that nigga on trips, hang out with him, he parade this nigga on TV. You know what I'm saying? Because he, that's right, brother. Magic Johnson is a 7 foot fairy himself.
Oh, yeah.
You know, his woman, she's stupid. She follow him, and then that nigga Denzel, he right along with him.
Right along
Now this
with
nigga want to turn to Jesus.
Yeah.
He's coming to Jesus. Hip Hop Star Hart said, nigga, they had a white fucking picture of Mary up in that motherfucking church. You ain't see that shit? And I didn't even catch it. I wish I would have caught it. They had a white picture of the white Jesus up in there, man.
Were you looking at that?
Yeah. So these niggas sell out, and then they want to try to come back. When it's all said and done, he turned 70.
Yeah, he fucking good.
Yeah.
He know the Lord about to tap his ass. That's
Yeah.
He feeling the heat.
And he still got the wrong message because that ain't Yahushua. That ain't the Lord. That ain't the Most High Yahweh.
No, when they dipped his ass, now he in deeper shit.
Yeah, they
You was in the shit. Now you really in the shit.
Yep, welcome to hell, nigga.
Welcome
Welcome to hell.
Yep, welcome to hell, fool.
Verse 37, Mark 8 and 37, it says, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?"
Yeah, well, you can't exchange that. One, because you don't own your soul. Your soul is given to you, created by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, nigga. So what can you get really in exchange for that? What can you get in this world that's gonna be worth you losing your spiritual, your physical, and mental integrity? Nothing.
Nothing.
You gonna go out bad. All your favorite rappers is broke, gay, fucked up, lesbian out, training. Look at that nigga Benny Siegel, man. I remember it was when that nigga, he was a rapper from Philly. Nigga, he was the dude. I remember seeing this nigga driving around in a Bentley.
He used to be hard.
Yeah, we thought this nigga was a super gangbanging. Well, he wasn't gangbanging, a super thug nigga. This nigga running a fucking food truck.
You got caught up?
He on a food truck, bruh. In 2000, I never said, yo, Benny Siegel's on a food truck. Never. Now this nigga selling food out of a food truck and he's happier than ever. Worshiping Allah. You know, gone.
Another one.
That was your favorite rapper. This nigga's on a food truck. I thought he had millions and billions of dollars. He had super guns and hot the niggas and all this other shit.
All that talk.
All that shit went out the window. He got used and abused. He got tossed up and tossed out.
Just like all of them.
Y'all niggas y'all go to those parties, you get drugged up, you start kissing on each other and sucking and fondling each other.
Esau get them all, man. Esau see these rappers, he hear about them, and you see the video, get him. That's all they say, get him. Benny Siegel, Jay-Z, and they get got.
Yeah, I want him. Give me him.
I want him, yep.
Give him a hard pipe hitting niggas.
Yep.
Let me see if I can come with him. And they do you. They get you, nigga.
That's how they do it.
How you think that nigga Jim Jones, Cameron, and super thug blood niggas? Y'all faggots, nigga. You a homosexual, nigga.
Gay as hell.
You suck dick for a living. You don't scare nobody over here, nigga.
That's the lifestyle. That's the club.
Even these fucking influencers, your 4 extras. As funny as this nigga is, this nigga's a fucking jailbird. You know he like putting his rod in other men's booty holes just so he can say he did it.
Yeah.
That nigga said he just came out of prison, out of the jailhouse. Yeah, I was up in there causing destruction. He was happy. A nigga was happy he caused destruction. That's what he said. Back out, nigga. 4 extras, nigga. Just came out of the county, nigga. Who the fuck? If I got out of fucking jail, I'll be humble as shit. They're like, damn, man, that was the worst day of my life, the worst time of my life, nigga. But this nigga's like, he happy to go to fucking jail. That nigga Fleece Johnson, the nigga the booty bandit. Elder Apostle Gabar put me onto a new word today. Oh man, it's a word. I had just looked it up. It's called hyper. What is it called? What is it called? When women love men who commit crimes. Right? It's called it's called hybristophilia. It's a paraphilia involving sexual interest and in an attraction to those who commit crimes. So you don't get it. So you know how black bitches like a nigga that commit a crime, she with a drug dealer, a thug. It's called hybristophilia, man. Hybristophilia. And black bitches, they love that. They don't even know that they suffering from hybristophilia. They love a jailbird. They love a nigga that's in jail, a caged husband. Right? Because he's dependent on her. He needs her. She know he's under some type of control because he ain't fucking no other bitch. So he fucking a nigga or something or jacking off. That's what they love. That's why you see the jailhouses full of niggas who got women, fat bitches, skinny bitches, bad bitches, taking pictures with these niggas. So, oh, he looks so good. But this nigga's a criminal. He a murderer, a rapist, he a thief, an extortioner, a warlock, a liar. He's all these things that you claim that you don't like. from a nigga that's in the free world. A nigga that's in the jailhouse get more pussy than a nigga that's in the so-called free world, bro.
Yeah.
He getting more pussy and support. More pussy and support, bro.
For real.
Bitch humble down and false locker. Nigga follow a lie. Now she's a Muslim. She in it with. Look, I'll show you the picture. You think I'm lying?
They
I
love-
took
they
a
love-
picture of this shit.
They love them institutionalized niggas. If he institutionalized, she gotta have it.
That's like the brother said. If he institutionalized, and that's the worst thing to be institutionalized, man. A nigga that loves the prison. What the fuck? I can't do nothing with this nigga. He need to be destroyed, man.
You love them dark nights.
Hey, that's what they're calling niggas, the Dark Knights.
You love
Yeah.
them dark nights.
They love them Dark Knight niggas,
Moaning
man.
and groaning and shit.
Yeah,
Smell the heat.
yeah.
Nah, nigga. Fuck that.
Y'all like them Dark Knight niggas, man.
Y'all can have it. That's why we always go into why Yahweh Shem Shai has to destroy these jails. Because they can't be rehabilitated. They can't be quickened.
Like
They
this,
can't be quickened with the truth.
this shit. They like niggas like this.
They gay as hell, man.
Yeah, that nigga turned Muslim. I'll give another picture. She's talking about he took me to go see Moana. That shit, he said he took me to go see Mona. You see, stupid niggas.
Stupid nigga, man.
Y'all love a caged husband, man. They love a nigga like that. What you call them? Dark Knights?
Dark
They
night.
love them Dark Knight
They
niggas.
love them dark nights.
Them Dark Knight niggas, man. That's what they love. They love a nigga that's in a penitentiary.
And those jakes, they can't be rehabilitated.
No,
They can't be retrained.
absolutely
They
not.
can't be quickened.
Like what that nigga Dr. Umar Johnson said. I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. I'm sorry to say, but some of them got to be going to sleep
Gotta go to sleep.
for good. For good. These niggas got to sleep for good.
And that's what Yahweh Shem Shai is saying. Through the scriptures, Zechariah 13 verse 8. I can't save these ones. I can't save. I gotta destroy them, and I gotta bring them back brand spanking
And
new.
why she acting like she the quintessential wife for this prison nigga, for this Dark Knight nigga? She getting bent over by Tyrone as soon as she go home, and he don't care. I still love you, girl. I know I'm gonna tell you, you gotta do something to go ahead and get your release. She'll humble down for this nigga,
Yeah.
but for a brother to the truth, the bitch won't humble down. She'll leave you, take the kids,
Talk
cuss
shit.
you out, talk shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
We can't
Bitch,
win.
you can't win for losing. Bitch, will humble down for Ali Akbar, but she'll get prideful against how about she outside, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you, niggas. Fuck you, bitches, bro.
Like,
You got bitches now talking about, like, dudes be asking them, like, oh, would you accept a man if he be fucking with other dudes and shit? And bitches would be like, oh, yeah, fuck you, you know? And I'm like, yo,
all wickedness, you can tell we all in the same spirit. Because the apostles and the bishop elders were talking about this in their lessons. They start going in on the women towards the end, cut it on. It's like, yeah, you know, because, hey, all wickedness is but little to that of a woman, bro. These women, they will fucking, they breed wickedness. It comes from them, bro. Get that scripture where it says, from coming from a garment, and so does wickedness from the woman. We can read the verse up.
They got no principles, man.
They don't have they weren't set up to be that. They were set up to be followers. But Esau put them in leadership positions. And had you thinking that you're supposed to turn the TV on and listen to a bunch of cackling old whores talk about their opinion as if it matters. Read verse 12.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 42 and verse 12. It says, behold, not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women.
So I can, hey, y'all, get that in the GMT.
Come.
It hit hard in GMT. But read it in the KJV, both verses, and then you're going to get it in the GMT.
Ecclesiastes 42.
That brother he likes to go to the GMT.
Yes, is that right? 42.
12 and 13.
Ecclesiastes 42 and 12 in the KJV says, behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women.
Good News Translation, verse 12. Don't let her show off her beauty in front of men or spend her time talking with the women.
And you see that all the time in this world. Your bitch, she supposed to be your woman, but she's scantily clad. She got the makeup on, got her hair all done in front of these niggas. So as she walk by these niggas, she's getting attention. Now you all jealous, spirit of jealousy all on you. She getting the attention that she wants from these other niggas. And on top of that, she claiming to be your woman. In reality, she's everybody's woman. Your woman is supposed to look good for you. Your woman is supposed to be sexy for you, not for nobody else.
That's it.
You supposed to be enough for her.
That's it.
But in this world, they say, no, keep reading.
Verse 13. Women hurt other women just as moths damage clothing.
It's better than the KJV, but
See, Exodus 42 and 13, it says, for from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness.
so that's what. So if you got an old garment in the closet, don't be surprised if some moths they got moth holes in it, eating in it. It's just like a woman. If you got a woman, don't be surprised if wickedness comes from, because that's what comes from her. When a moth is amongst garments, it's gonna breed holes. If you got garments, they're gonna breed moths. It's gonna make them come. And then if you got a woman, wickedness gonna come from her, bro.
Yeah.
That's why these bitches, like, which one of these brothers said that the woman preferred a man that dealt with other men? Who said
Oh,
that?
yeah, I said that.
Yeah, the brother Khan said that. So that's the kind of shit you gonna see. They love wickedness.
That's weird.
They claim they don't, but they do. They love them. They love a nigga that do them dirty, that fuck them over and slap them up, beat them up, choke them out because they ain't cooked the rice good. They ain't poured the juice hot. They love that shit. They love a nigga to grab them by the neck and throat, but they don't claim domestic violence. But they love to beat on men.
That's weird shit.
And it's like, I was watching some shit earlier today, bro, that popped up on my feed. And it was like this one bitch, I think she was like in Spain or some shit like that. And she was asking other bitches like, oh yeah, so what do you like about sex or whatever? And then a lot of them bitches were like, oh yeah, I like to get, hit from behind and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like these bitches like to,
Get
get sodomized. And where do they get that shit from? From dudes that be fucking other dudes, man. Like, what the fuck?
Niggas that been locked up, Esau, porno,
All that shit.
porno nigga.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple of bitches where she would tell them, like, oh, you don't like it? And then they'll be like, oh, nah, not really. And then the bitch acted surprised, like, oh, why not? Like, bitch, because that's some wickedness.
That
like,
shit is
the
wicked.
fuck?
And it's not meant for that. The anus was not meant to be penetrated by a penis or an inanimate object.
It's an exit, not an entrance.
Yeah, that's right, brother. It's an exit, not an entrance. And it's full of fucking, you wonder why you got diseases. You got bitches that do what they call an ass to mouth, ass to pussy. Right? You fuck the bitch in the ass, and then you wonder why the bitch got a filthy yeast infection. She got gonorrhea, chlamydia, because she got fucking fecal matter in her fucking vagina. And you down there licking on it. So now she got spit, everything you done ate and chewed up.
Man.
That's in the bitch vagina.
Man, that's all.
Yeah, most of them bitches don't even brush their teeth when they go down there and do that shit, man. You wonder why Jake got a urinary tract infection? He walking around wondering why is my thing burning like that? That's what that nigga said. You ever heard that Ice Cube song, I'm gonna get you hot? You gotta listen to that song, it's funny as shit. Ice Cube, they had a song called Gonna Get You Hot, and in the beginning it said, why is my thing burning like that? He said, bitch, you should have put a fucking condom on the pickle, or your pussy wouldn't be blowing smoke signals. A lot of these bitches' pussy is that early Ice Cube shit. That shit was classic, bruh. That what is it called? The fuck is that name of that? What's it called? Death Certificate.
Oh, yeah.
That whole album. It ain't no skips on that album, bruh. He got songs, I Want to Kill Uncle Sam, Snapping at his dugout. He talk about dude, he said, your daughter is a nasty slut. Some bitch like King Tut. And then he said the bitch, she said the bitch is worse than Vanessa Del Rio, man. And this nigga thought, he talking about, oh, I take my daughter to Cap. My daughter goes to Catholic school and all this other shit. He said, man, your daughter's a hoe. A lot of these daughters, a lot of the men daughters out there sluts. You think she's a princess? She's all delicate, and she ain't getting trains rain on her.
Listen, no, man.
Slut box.
You think she going to school, she making U-turns.
Yep, going to Rary house, Thug Nificent house. she get knocked down my thug brown.
Yep.
You know?
It says, Ecclesiastes 42:12, behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women, for from garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. And ultimately, you know, you go back to the garden, man, who brought wickedness to Adam, man? It was the woman. You know, and you know, a lot of women are gonna be the downfall of men in these coming days. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be hungry, they're gonna need shit, they're gonna be like, oh, you gotta go out there and do something for us. And Jake is gonna end up doing what? Wickedness, man. That's gonna ultimately lead to the destruction. Getting the chip, like we mentioned. You know, who was it? Oh, well, fuck, even with this whole election shit, but even during the 19th, man, women were saying, oh, if you don't get the jump shot, we're gonna get a divorce and shit.
Oh yeah, they had
So
to.
it was like, what the fuck? Like, these women, again, they love wickedness, man. They're from women. If women are not guided by Yahweh Shema Shah through a man, they're gonna what? Resort to wickedness, man, because it's the easy way out. It's the quick way out, man.
Because that's what women resort to. They love comfort. They're opportunistic. That's why when this thing go down and those complete number of women come to brothers, it's gonna be a fucking sifting process, bitch. Because we gonna know what type of time you want. We gonna know if you sincere or if you just trying to be opportunistic for the moment.
Yep.
And if you opportunistic, if you're being opportunistic for a moment, that door gonna slam in your face. Like a brother had this dream, he had to kick a bitch out of his house.
Yep.
Slam the door in that bitch face, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was watching this comedian, bro, and I was like, yo, these fucking bitches really, you know, they ain't shit, bro. The dude, he was doing his stand-up, and then he was like, oh, hey, you, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you alone? And then she was like, no, I'm with my boyfriend. And he was like, oh, where's your boyfriend at? Oh, in the bathroom. And then the dude was like, oh, come here, give me a kiss real quick, right here, right here. And then she was kind of like, and then he was like, come, just one right here on the cheek. And the bitch got up to go fucking give him a kiss. And then right when she was gonna get close, the dude was like, oh, trust no bitch. You see these fucking bitches? And I'm like, yo, that's the spirit, bro. Like, you see these fucking women. Like, and this dude is not even that big. Like, you get me? Like, he's not on like a Kevin Hart or none of these dudes.
No integrity.
But I'm like, yo, these bitches that ass, like, you in the fucking place with your man, and you gonna fucking do some wickedness like that
Yeah,
for what?
I'd punch my bitch in the mouth. I'd punch my bitch right in the mouth. As soon as she went like this, a fist coming across them lips, bitch.
I was like,
I'm crazy,
damn,
bitch. Don't fuck with me.
crazy.
No integrity, man.
So imagine when all hell's breaking loose, bro, and Esau will tell him like, yeah, just come through and you know get what you need, just get this seed head or do this.
They're gonna go to the next best man.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
Yeah, well, hey, y'all see what happened at that? You see what happened at the Alcantara concert? The nigga, he was married to a bitch for 10 years, and the bitch got on the stage and she kissed the nigga Romeo Santos all in the fucking mouth and shit, like she ain't had no rubbing her ass. And that nigga said, you know what? I'm divorcing this bitch. Fuck you,
yeah,
bitch.
bro.
Yeah, right. She just committed adultery. Like now, what if you did that shit to like a bitch like Anita? You know, Anita fine as fuck, that Brazilian bitch. Gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
He get up on stage, he start pumping on the bitch. She wanna kill this nigga now.
Yeah.
You see the hypocrisy in that shit? That's why your woman ain't with you, bro. Your woman's supposed to look at you like you are her savior.
Right.
Because you are.
Good luck with that shit.
Your woman can't be saved without giving you 2 Timothy. And she shall be saved in childbearing. If you continue to sobriety. Because that's how your woman gonna be saved, through you. Any of these women of our nation that's gonna get saved is really being saved for a man of the Lord.
Right.
She ain't being saved because of her righteousness. She being saved because the Lord said, you know what, I'm gonna pair her with one of my men. So she can bring forth seed, bring it out.
So the book of 1 Timothy 2 and verse, well, I'll start at verse 13. It says, for Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Yeah.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression.
So that's the reason why she's the fucking domino that knocked all of this shit down. She's the reason why sin is in the world. She's the reason why men that are born of women are full of troubles and short days. Her ass. But you treated her like a god, talking about some mother goddess, mother earth, my queen. And she's the reason why you ain't living in perfection, nigga.
That's right.
She got swindled by that nigga in the garden. Because it was a man with the spirit of a fucking serpent. He came subtile to this bitch and lied to this bitch. She should have only been listening to Adam.
Right.
As soon as she seen another man, her head should have went the other way. Her ass should have followed, nigga. Opposite way. Another man. In the kingdom of heaven, our women, we all gonna be in righteousness. But your woman ain't gonna look at another man. Not ever. Never, nigga, no. Your woman is gonna be like you saw these bitches get all crazy for Romeo Santos. That's how your wife gonna get when you every time she see you, the bitch gonna be creaming her pants. She gonna be losing control, and she can't wait to get with you.
And that motherfucker a moan too, bro.
Yeah,
She
he's
like,
a
what the
faggot.
fuck, you fucking.
And Romeo Santos, you can tell he's the only too. Look at that nigga's spirit. Nigga, only a faggot was gonna trim their eyebrows and make themselves look like a woman, as feminine as possible. And lying to the bitch while you singing to her in Spanish.
I never liked that.
Yeah, that nigga
motherfucker,
suck.
bro. I hate that.
Alvin George is trash, nigga. All them niggas is garbage. Boys the Men, fucking Jodeci, R. Kelly, Teddy Pendergrass, all them some begging ass Keith Sweat, bunch of begging ass niggas. Telling these bitches what they want to hear. You the only woman that's in the world for me. When God made all the women, He made you the most perfect. So this bitch is actually listening to it. Oh my God, he's talking to me. And this bitch, no, you not. Bitch, you ain't perfect. You farting shit, pissing on yourself.
The other day I was at work, bro, and this fucking dude was blasting that song, bro. If you played me, keep it on the low. I'm like, yo, what a fucking simp ass motherfucker, bro. Like,
And they teach me to be simp. That's why niggas like Babyface.
Damn, bro.
Fuck, I hate Baby. You know I hate Babyface? That one song he got, I buy your rent, I pay your rent, I'll cook your food,
All that shit.
I buy your clothes
Fuck outta
as soon as I get home from work. Nigga, what kind of job you got? That you a slave for Esau, but you ready to come home and be a slave for your woman. You a lying ass nigga. And then the bitch get mad. Yeah, the one bitch, I never forget the first song I ever heard that I knew I didn't agree with, and I was a child. It was this song called I'm Not Your Superwoman. I forget who sang that song. But she said,
Was
I'm
Jennifer
not
Holiday?
your super, huh?
Holiday? Hudson?
No. That was waiting for her time.
Oh, yeah.
I forget that bitch. I think it was Karen something. I want to say Karen White or some shit. Look it up. I'm not your superwoman. The bitch said, I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only
Yeah.
That bitch talking about some she ain't gonna cook your toast. That bitch, you gonna cook my toast, bitch. I'm gonna fuck these bitches outside. I'm gonna come home. My clothes better be clean. My food better be cooked. And you better be ready to get fucked too. Because I'm ready to go another round.
Yep.
That's how it's supposed to be, bro. The fuck? Who the fuck see that? So that
Oh, Karen White.
Yeah, I told you, Karen White. I know my music, bro.
Karen
Hey,
White.
hey, Apostle Gabor. Hey, I'm right behind you with that music, man. I'm right behind you with that music, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I knew it was that bitch. Then you had that other black bitch, Gwen Gerthy, talking about something, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Look at Gwen Gerthy, that black, fat, black bitch, talking about something. Gwen Gerthy, look her up. The song called Ain't Nothing Going On But the Rent. Got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. No romance without finance. And you wonder why the bitches today all about finances. You know, it's called No Romance. Yeah, that black bitch. Go to the images. Her fat, funky black ass.
Yeah.
You gonna look at a bitch like this? Show the camera. You gonna look at a bitch like this and tell me I'm gonna get this bitch some money to fuck? Hell no, she better be ready to fuck with the man. The fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen Gerthy. That's her name, right?
Yeah.
Was Gwen Gerthy? That black bitch.
Gwen Guthrie.
Gwen Guthrie, that black bitch. That's why she dead now. In the spirit world.
This looks like Luther.
Fat Luther too, not skinny
Fat
Luther.
Luther.
Fat Luther, bitch like Fat Luther. That bitch had to take pictures from the neck up. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some no romance without finance, bitch. Fuck, who said that?
Nobody wanted to.
Nobody wanted you, bitch. Never. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me.
I remember that shit. Fire, man.
finishing off 1 Timothy 2 and verse 15, it says, notwithstanding, she will be saved in childbearing if they continue in the faith and charity and
And that's how she's
holiness.
gonna be saved. She's gonna be saved by doing the work. She ain't gonna be saved by going out on the highways and hedges, preaching and prophesying. She gonna be saved if she what?
Well, notwithstanding, she will be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness and sobriety.
And that's what the faith and charity. Because your woman's she's supposed to do these things towards you. You know what I'm saying? She ain't supposed to be doing that to another man.
Hell no.
If you got sisters out there that open their doors. Paul spoke about the elect woman. You know why? Because she ministered unto them. She served them. She helped them out when they was in need. So he prayed for her, man. So that's what a woman's supposed to do. The word woman means servant. Female slave.
Tell these motherfuckers out here that.
Hell no, that don't even know the meaning of woman. Oh, it just means a woman. It means queen. It means proud. It means who run the world? Girls. No, you don't. That's why y'all bitches are all out of shape twice. When Hillary Clinton fell, y'all bitches cried. When Kamala Harris fell, y'all cried. Now that bitch, her husband left her fake husband. He breaking up with that bitch. And he's a wife beater. He's a woman beater.
Party's over.
Yeah, the party's over. He would have stayed with her if she'd have won. But that was all fake anyway. Her publicist put that together, the fake marriage and shit. Because we know that bitch can't keep herself together. She's a drunk, a cokehead, and she a freak.
It's over now.
You better get a freak over here tonight. No gamma rays neither. She's a super gamma ray. Freaked out, Kamala Harris.
The egg is up.
Yeah, it's been up. You got it, bro.
No, I was just looking up some of these words.
Hey, real quick, the book of salvation for the elect. Hey, Ariel, can you get Colossians 3:18?
A lot. Mankind. I don't know what it is. Colossians 3.
Is it Clyde? Is it? Because you're thinking about Colossians and Clyde at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, no, bro. Hey, that's all right, brother. You sleep with your mom, your tongue, but not with your heart, brother.
Come on. Colossians 3 verse 18 reads, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as it is fit in the Lord.
Yeah, it says, and that's what the woman's supposed to do. But you tell the black Latino bitch to submit. Oh man, you just committed suicide, bruh. She gonna lose her mind. Ah, submit. That turned into the most biggest, blackest Latin demon you ever seen in your life.
Not me.
But that's what a woman's supposed to do. Because we submit ourselves to Yahweh Shem Shai. Our woman's supposed to submit to us.
Yeah.
But they don't want to submit. They want to submit on condition. How much money you got. How many niggas you shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw this reality show used to be on where these dudes had to pay their wife to have sex with them.
See?
Literally pay her like $50 or $100 to have sex. I was like, man, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be paying my wife money to have sex. Hell,
Yeah, you might as well go get a prostitute.
might as well.
Shit. And that's what all these women are. All these women are prostitutes anyway. Right? They pay for play. They play to play.
Shit, you might as well get your money's worth.
Yeah. And they ain't got to worry about nothing at the end. No babies. You ain't got to worry about child support. You ain't got to worry about nothing. And she's going to do exactly what you wanted to do. You know? She ain't going to laugh at you if you finish quick. You did good.
And the dudes was compliant too. They was with it.
Because these niggas dated out and sentenced. Niggas
laughing. Like, man, you stupid. You a sucker. That's why we used to call back in the day a sucker.
And the woman is always looking for the next sucker. I was looking at this dude on YouTube yesterday. He went to Panama. He tried to get a passport bro in Panama. And he got him a fine. I mean, she was a 10. And this nigga, you could tell he ain't never had a 10 in his life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about him says 10s come to me, right? So the 10, she let him fuck on her and everything and shit. They did their thing, and I'm sure he was paying her and shit. But she wanted to go out on she wanted to drive in a car for the night. So she wanted to get in the slingshot. You know, the little slingshot they had in town. She wanted to get in one of them shits, and it was closed, so you couldn't get it. So the bitch So the next day and shit, he's sending all of these I love yous and sweet nothings and shit. We go into the bitch story on Instagram. The bitch is in a slingshot with another nigga. You said more of the story is, worry about yourself, man. Work on you. Now you want to talk about, nigga, you should have been on that type of time. Bitch, that ain't your woman. It's just your turn. She don't belong to you, bro. None of those bitches down there. I know bros like to do the passport thing. I did it. I got experience firsthand. These bitches is not for you, bro. It's just your turn. You don't fall in love with them bitches. But them hoes, they know that a nigga like that ain't never had a bad bitch. So she gonna use and abuse this nigga so she can't do it no more.
Turn your ass out. Turn you out. Turn you up.
Real quick, Salvation Audio Elect posted Ecclesiastes 36:24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, and a help like himself and a pillar of rest. So your woman is really your possession. You know? But she think that she can dictate. That's like my shoes telling me, no, I want to go on the other foot. What? Bitch, get on my feet so I can walk. That's how it's supposed to be. Because your woman belongs to you.
And fuck, they don't have a problem with Esau, being their master, but they have a problem with their husbands being their master, man.
Yeah.
You know? You tell them what to do, they do the opposite.
Yeah.
But Esau tell them that, oh, do this, and they'll go out their fucking way to what? To please their master, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because they don't look at you as a savior. They don't look at you as a prophet. They don't fear you. How about Shah? They don't fear you. Your woman's supposed to reverence you. Reverence means fear. Not because you want to knock her head between the wash and dryer, but because you fear the Lord. You fear Yahweh Shah. You doing what's commanded of you. But the woman, she don't want to do what's commanded of her. She always want to come in between everything and throw you off.
Going back to being carnal minded, man. So like,
That's all right,
you have these women that either they're wives of mobsters or gangsters or drug dealers. They fear them. Why? Because they see the carnality of it. Like, oh shit, this motherfucker can kill me. Like, oh, he could get somebody to kill me or whatever. Well, guess what? If you're doing harm to a prophet, man, to a man of the Lord, you're gonna get dealt with, man. It's not gonna be on that type of level as the dudes in the world. But guess what? The Lord's gonna get you. Because what you're doing it against Yahweh Shah. Because you really, it's not that you hate us, you hate what we're doing, the works that we're doing, and those are the works of the Lord, man. So you're gonna be dealt with. That's why the scriptures say, for she that is your enemy. Real quick.
Start at 7. Because a lot of you women, you don't understand it. The reason why we're going through what we're going through is because we sin against the Lord. But you use that as an opportunity to kick a man while he's down. You throwing brothers in prison, putting brothers on child support, taxation, without representation like a motherfucker, lying on brothers. And you think that's cool. You think that the Most High is your personal avenger. But not realizing that the Lord is going to avenge us on your ass, bitch.
Right, so the book of Micah 7:7, it says,
Oh, sorry, 9. Sorry.
Micah 7:9, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Yeah, that's right, because you wait on the Lord. You women, you ain't doing that. You putting spells on brothers, you putting blood in spaghetti. You trying to be a fucking witch, you're an undercover witch. And you think that the Lord is dealing with you, bitch. The Lord ain't dealing with no woman, he's dealing with the men. Right? Now there are those women that's out there that's fearing Yahweh Shah and loving their husbands and doing what's right. This ain't for you. But the vast majority of these women, they ain't shit. Keep reading. They the enemy.
Right.
At any given time, your woman, she can turn into an enemy. She might be praising Yahweh Shah at one moment, and the next minute, the moment, she cursing him.
For real, I mean, looking up and looking at my woman's shadow, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yo, for real.
I want to get it than me, man. I look, you see my, she ain't here now. When I met her in Yahweh Shah. She was doing videos, she's walking around with 2 Bibles. Bitch had 2 Bibles. Now she don't even believe in Yahweh Shem Shah. She don't even call on his name, bro.
Man.
Fucking bitch.
Verse 10, it says, Micah 7 and 10, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
What is she gonna see? She gonna see the power of the Lord on this. But she don't recognize right now. Because we got the power of Yahweh Shem Shah on this right now. But your woman don't look at you as a prophet. They don't respect you as a man of the Lord. But when that power get on you, then she gonna see it. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her.
Now she gonna be ashamed. She gonna be shamefaced. Oh man, what did I do? And she gonna be trying to suck up to you and suck you off and kiss you and all that other shit. Like, look, bitch, hey, step back. Go ahead.
Which said unto me, where is Yahweh by Shem Yahushua thy power?
And who else told you that? And Job. Job's wife, she told him to curse the Most High and die. What kind of bitch like, look, he should have went across her face. But he kept it cool. He said, bitch, you sound like one of the stupid women, the silly women. Why would you say that?
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh, mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down, as a trodden down, trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, that's right. Like shit, like dirt in the street. Because your woman is the enemy. You know, you got women out there, you got older women that believe in Yahweh Shem Shah, that tune in, that support brothers, that take care of brothers. She ain't got no man right now. She probably past the age of even dealing with a man. Well, on that day, the Lord gonna bring her to you. And she gonna be like a lovely bird. Then she gonna have the know-how. She fuck around be the one that, you know, wriggling in all the other women. Teaching them how to serve. You know, and she got some wisdom and understanding on her. She'll be like, look, baby, hey, that bitch ain't no good. I can tell you right now, the bitch ass, because she just wants something to eat. Kick her hungry ass out. Hey, you do it.
And those acts, if she's part of the elect, hey, she's gonna be beautified, man. She'll probably be the baddest one, like the older lady. Like, she's gonna kingdom shit.
Yeah, like Elder Bishop Menachizak said today at the on their live stream, hey, the least of our women gonna look like Judah. Y'all know she can stop a war.
For real, man.
You know? It ain't nothing for the Lord to beautify a woman and to open a woman's womb. A lot of you women, you treat men of the Lord like we ain't shit, and it's okay. Because like Paul said that any woman we have, we're gonna have trouble in the flesh anyway. So that's the reason why we had that trouble. But it's gonna come a point, hey, all y'all, do me a favor, bro. Go out in the back, open the back door, and see if the truck is lit.
Oh, okay.
What was I saying, bro? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, the point of the matter is that the women, they're gonna be beautified in that day. You know?
So Psalms 105 and 15, it says, saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm.
Start at 14.
Verse 14, it says, he
All
suffereth,
right,
Psalms 105 and 14, he suffereth no man to do them wrong, yeah, he reproveth kings for their sake.
Yeah, so here it is, the Most High, he correct kings for the sake of the prophets. What you think he gonna do to a bitch? You know what I'm saying? You got it, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Saying, touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm.
Yeah. Saying, touch not my prophets. Touch not my anointed, because as great as King David was, he never touched King Saul. He didn't put his hands on him. And when that Edomite chopped his head off, what did he do? He chopped that fucking Edomite to pieces. Right? To try to show proof that because you ain't supposed to touch the Lord's anointed. But you got women that'll smack you upside your head. They'll take you to the fucking cleaners. Have you fucked up out here. They don't fear the Lord.
Right.
And then when they do fear, they're gonna wait until all hell breaks loose. Now you want to get right. No, bitch, we gonna wait for them women that the Lord really got for us, man. And you're gonna be alone for some time, bitch. At least you repent.
Right. A lot of you women, you know, you have men of the Lord, man, and just because we believe in Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, you want to try to give them hell, especially, you know, those that, brothers that have children, you know, you want to give them, put them on child support, give them help pretty much, man.
Take the kids away. He can't even see his kid no more. You know what I mean? And he didn't even do nothing to you. He might have had another bitch on the side, another woman. He had another woman. You ain't realizing that. Hey, this woman gotta be saved. She gotta be covered too. But you so fucking selfish and envious of nothing. You take the kid away, and now he gotta go through hoops and hurdles to see his kid.
Oh, I was watching that a video. I think brother shared it on the chat. Of the dude that went to see his kids and got him a haircut and shit. And the bitch was like, oh, why you give him a haircut? Who gave you authority? And then like I was like, damn, bro.
Shit, yeah.
Like I threw up the curses real quick on that bitch. Like, hey, y'all watching around shy, like curse this bitch. Cause even though that man, you know, he wasn't in the truth, but fuck that attitude be spreading everywhere, bro.
And that's why
fucking women doing the same shit.
That's why the king banned his Vashti bitch ass.
Yeah,
He tossed that bitch out of the kingdom, that Assyrian king. He tossed that bitch head first up out of here. Nobody live with this bitch because they said if you don't, all the women in the kingdom is going to go ahead. All the women in the kingdom
Be contaminated
yeah, they're gonna be contaminated.
with that shit, with that thought process.
And that was nothing but feminism.
Yeah.
Because he told the bitch what to do, and the bitch said, nah, I ain't doing shit. Hey brother, get this piece right here. Isaiah 32 and 9. Start at 9. Read 9, 10, and 11.
Isaiah 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice.
Yeah, a lot of you women, and especially in America, no one's more at ease than a nigga woman. She ain't got a pot to piss in, no one wanted to throw it out of, but the bitch is proud as shit. And she at ease because she got all these amenities in the society. Go ahead. And then she wondering why don't nobody want her. Go ahead.
Ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech.
Yeah. And a lot of you women, you living careless. You living a carefree life. Right now, it's so-called New Year's Eve, these bitches is getting drunk, popping bottles, talking about how 2025 is gonna be their year, how they stepping out of monogamy and into polygamy, how they stepping out of 2024 from all their problems and all the bullshit. I heard a bitch talking about something. If this man don't do this and that for me, if he ain't talking about marriage, his ass gotta go. Even the man I'm with right now, he gotta go. You act like you the only bitch on the earth, bitch. That's why you think Jacob's doing the passport broke shit. Because there's hoes in Latin America that sucking dick through a straw. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no trash back in here, bro. Lift that roll up and put one underneath it. Get the trash. I'm sorry, brother. Go read it again.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech.
Yeah.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women.
Yeah, these women, they about to be in trouble. Because when the system collapsed, when the jobs did, when the show was over, the OnlyFans stopped, a lot of these bitches, they turned into prostitutes overnight, bro. This bitch, she was a fucking nun yesterday. Wouldn't give Jake no pussy for 6 months. Now she flapping on fucking stink box for $1.99 on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Claiming that she's a virtuous woman. You see? Read it again.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women.
So these women are about to be in big time trouble, bro.
Big trouble, yeah.
Especially a lot of you women ain't got no covering. And when you get a chance, get that precept where it says, when you get it, pause that, I'll make a man more precious than fine gold. Because you women, you don't know that you ain't got no covering. You done threw Jermaine in prison. You got Tito in the grave. You know what I'm saying? You done Ernesto, he's fucking flat broke. He ain't got shit. And you wonder why now you ain't got nobody to cover your ass. Now you screaming at 35 and 30, men ain't shit. I just need a man. I just need someone. I seen one video, this black bitch said she just need a man to hold her. She wants somebody to hold her. She don't care what he look like, what he smell like, if he snore. A lot of you bitches tell me, I don't want no man that snore, but you bitches snore like a goddamn train going down the track, 80 miles an hour. You know?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Isaiah 13 verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
An elect man, a man of Israel. Lord willing, with some of those men. Go ahead.
Even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yep.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
That was it.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see that.
So the Lord is going to make a man. Go back to where you was at. The other precept. What was it? Isaiah 39 and 10.
32 and 10.
32.
Yeah.
Slap it, but you got it.
Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women.
So you women, you about to be in great trouble. And like Elder Bishop Monopsizot said, he said, hey man, I was about to make a point. He said, Brother paraphrasing, you bitches about to be in all kinds of trouble. Well, there's more women on earth than it is men. So there's going to be more women dying than men. You know? And you don't even see it. All you bitches thinking that your pussy is so great, your mouth so great, your skills so great, that you deserve one man to yourself. Nah, bitch, the Lord ain't created the way that, like that. If that was the case, if every woman who was of reason had every man to themselves, it'd be mad women out here with nobody. So what's gonna happen to them? And these bitches so selfish, I don't give a fuck. I got mine. Then go get yours. You over here looking like Bernie Mac in the morning.
I always say, if the Lord wanted us to be with only one woman, He would have made all you bitches ugly.
Exactly.
That way we would have no desire to look at
And even, yeah, you might, even still,
Yeah,
the bitch might be ugly with a big butt. Bitch turn around. It's time to get down. You know? Well, keep reading, brother.
Verse 11. Tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Right, so to become humble, man. You know, to be, well, sackcloth is to what? To be in a state of mourning, humble. And this is something that these women nowadays are not, man. You got all these women all proud, demanding for shit. Like, what the fuck, bitch? You know, as soon as all that false
Security.
crumbles, that false security crumbles, your ass is fucking done. You know, because now you're gonna become what? Buoy of war. You know, you're gonna be the target. The number one prey is always women, man.
Yep.
Because nobody's gonna defend you, man. When all hell is breaking loose, what happens is that's what it says. Every man for their own. It doesn't say every woman for their own, because the man is the one that's gonna go out there and, you know, be the protector, feed himself, and then obviously if he got women with him, he's gonna provide for them. But you women ain't gonna be able to do that shit, bro. Like I always see these women get scared for nothing. A fucking roach.
Yeah, all this right now. How many bitches jumping? Oh my God! We over here. We get used to it real quick.
For real. And it's like you think that you're gonna have that spirit to overcome that pestilence, all the shit that's gonna be happening. Hell, fuck you know, man.
No, you ain't gonna have that because you ain't got that protection. There's another scripture that says a man shall be a covert from the wind. You got something you want to know, Ariel?
No, that was it.
Isaiah 4:1.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1.
Right.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
Read it in NLT.
NLT says, in that day so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you.
You see? That's a complete number of women gonna say, not let me marry you. They're gonna say, what? Let us. Bitch gonna be turning around like this. Let us. Because they're gonna pack up. They're gonna be so wild out here that these women gonna have to click up. Right? And so they're gonna be like, hey, look, you cool, you got this still, you got this still. It ain't gonna be just about what you look like, if you got a fat butt, if you got big titties. No. What kind of skills you got? You a doctor? You a nurse? Oh, you know how to cook? You know how to sew? Or you know how to take care of kids? Or we together? Them dirty bitches over there, we ain't fucking with them. We just have to stab 2 of them hoes in the neck. They ain't coming with us. We looking for a man of the Lord. Trust me, I know where to go.
Yeah.
I had a dream last night. The Lord came to me and said, hey, Kahana lied, sugar. It's your husband. The other bitch was like, oh man, what bitch said, Ariana Holiday. I come hear his name. Ariana Holiday. This brother's, he like to sit at the house and shit.
Yeah.
He gonna be at the house and shit, chilling, sleeping.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, brothers, I just woke up last night. 5 bitches on front of my door, brother. What the fuck?
Yeah, absolutely.
I turn around, got a refrigerator full of fucking food. Somebody gotta cook that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be that type time.
It is.
And they gonna say we didn't get in the NLT.
In that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, saying, let us all marry you.
Let us all, us. Can you tell us where the man of the Lord is, right?
We will provide our own food and clothing.
Oh shit, in this society right now we living in 2024, the last day, these bitches talking about you gotta buy me this, you gotta buy me that, you gotta make $100,000, $200,000 a year. Shit, I don't want no nigga that's somehow 50, he better be 100. And that day, that bitch gonna be like, she gonna pay 100. She gonna bring it out again.
We will let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing.
Let us all
Let us
marry you.
all
We
marry
provide our own food and clothing. We know that costs money. All them things cost. If don't that cost, that shit, you take a bitch out to eat, that's $200. You know what I'm saying? You take a bitch out to eat. So you saying, look, I'm gonna eat my own. You take a bitch out to shop. Oh, you got to shop there. I want the finest bread. No, they said they gonna take care of all of that. Just let us marry you. And they ain't talking about some wedding ceremony and we all dressed in white and black. No. Some Masonic colors. No. Fuck her. Let me fuck you. Hey, take me in the room. Take me in the room. Oh, you done? Wash him up. Take me next. And Jake gonna have that viral spirit on him, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna be have that viral spirit on you. Gonna be like, shit. Man, the Lord is really with me tonight, man. Shit. Bow, bow, bow. Rocking boots, man.
Right.
That's it. And that's where First Timothy come in. Childbearing. This gonna be knocked up. She's gonna be knocked up. And in the kingdom of heaven, there's gonna be a lot more oohing and out. You gonna have more wives in your heart content. Like your woman had that dream. Hey, this woman, she don't play about him. But in that dream, she ain't give a fuck, bruh. So I knew that was a miracle. When you said that, I actually saw it, brother. I seen the vision. When you was talking to me, I actually seen the vision, bro. I was like, damn. Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know what you got. That was it on that.
Yeah, that was it.
This is the book of Isaiah 32:2. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, and the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
Yeah.
Right, man. So again, the only ones that are going to be protected in those days are the men of the Lord. You know, and these women, they're going to seek for the men of the Lord for what? As a covert, man, for protection. Because at the end of the day, the only ones that are going to be protected from all of this chaos that's coming, man, is going to be the men of the Lord. Lord, wouldn't we be part of that number, man? Hey, they're going to seek for us. And like the elder mentioned, man, we're not just gonna be picking, oh yeah, this bitch looking fine. Like, nah, hell no, man. You gotta bring something to the table.
And you can't be the table, bitch. Come on the table. Bitch, you gonna be on the fucking table.
Yeah, like that, nowadays bitches be like, oh, I'm the table. You know, like they'll be like, oh, what are you bringing to the table? And bitches be answering, oh, well I'm bringing comfort and my beauty and like fuck that, man.
I'm bringing this pussy, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta be an asset to us in those days. And what are gonna be the assets in those days, man? Skills, you know, not just some fucking dirty old box. Like, fuck.
That's right, brother. Yeah, that's some dirty ass, some used and abused pussy.
For real, brother.
Bitch, if your box is used, bitch, you better have skills. You gotta have some skills.
Right? Which is something that majority of these women don't have now.
They can't cook, they can't sew, they can't mend, they can't comfort, they can't rear children,
Right?
they can't do shit. They can't do it. Like when I picture that verse, Isaiah 4:1, I be picturing women as doctors and lawyers, not lawyers, but the doctors, women that have skills,
Still, yeah.
you know, a skill set,
Yeah, I be seeing like
CNAs, yeah, them type women.
I be seeing women on Instagram that, you know, they be working the field and shit. Like, pretty ass women, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know where they be at. They in, like, in other countries and shit. Even down there where I'm from, like, Colombia and shit. Like, they be Instagram bitches like, oh yeah, baby, forget the city life and shit. Let's raise up the animals in the farm and then
See?
have kids. And these bitches are actually fucking, like, milking the cows and
you know how to skin the
doing
fucking
all that shit. I'm
skin
like,
a
oh,
deer.
damn, bro. These bitches is looking bad. I'm like, yo.
pluck a bird, and boil that motherfucker good, cook it good. You wouldn't even know that bird was alive. You know what I'm saying? The way she salt steam up.
That's right.
That type of shit. I mean, them are women that are waiting for us, bro. Women that are good with their hands in the field. You know, they know how to pick up fruits and herbs. Them type women. So we're doing that. Hey, are y'all close to us, bro?
And with that, Lord willing, you guys Shalom will edify, Yakim. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Shalom.
Hey, yeah, man, and double honors to be apostle.
Double honors to be apostle.
While Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai for another year, we got the Passover coming up soon. And we don't know what the apostles are going to be this year, and whatever it is, we know it's going to be spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And brothers, keep pushing. Don't give up. Right, another year down, we almost home. We got to get the finish line. Gird your loins up so we can cross it together. Lord willing. With that, hey, shalom to next time. Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, keep fighting. Stay strong.